Hi again, everyone. I hope you can see what they look like. They're not the prettiest in the world um, because it's a little bit of trial and error, but as you can see, here they are. They're done, and for me, I guess it doesn't matter if they're if they're actually good or not. Oh, good. I see them, Mama Rosa. There's what they look like. They got done. They're not, but for me, it doesn't really have to matter whether they're pretty looking or not. Hi, good to see you. These are my finished macaroons that I just made. I've just baked them in the oven. As you can see, they're brown. They're done. That's right. That's right. And and the thing of it is, for me, it doesn't matter if they're pretty or not. Oh, it's not Sabbath today. This is Sunday. It's not Sabbath. The Sabbath was yesterday. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think they do look good. And I just took them out of the oven. I haven't eaten my lunch yet, but I've got my salad ready, so I'll show you that. I have some vegan mayo in there. But I wanted to show you these before they got too cold. I just took them out. And I thought, well, while I'm making my salad, I can let them bake. And I kept testing them, and you can see they're good and done. If they fall apart, that's fine, because I'll probably eat these up today anyway. But as you can see, it's not a hard thing to make. They're real easy. And they could look a little bit rounder. I think next time when I make them, I'm going to roll them out like this, with my hands. Do a little bit different, roll them out. But we all do things differently, And this is the first time I'm making these. It's actually trial and error, You're going to make mistakes the first time, and then when you do it the second time, you know exactly what you did the first time, that you can correct it. That's exactly what I hope to do, is correct it. What kind are they? Well, I'll tell you what, they have almond pulp in them. I used a cup of the almond pulp from the almond milk. That's one good way to use your almond pulp up. What I was trying to do when I was on Friday was looking for recipes that I could make with almond pulp. And this happens to be one of them, is macaroons. There's also cookies, there's crackers, and things like that. So that's what I did. I took a cup of the almond pulp. And I haven't tasted them yet. There's one little bit. Pretty good. They're very good. They're a lot better than I thought they were going to be. But you can also take, I guess, the almond pulp, and you can make it, just bake it the way it is, put it on a cookie sheet, bake it that way, and put it over stuff too. But I'm always trying to find recipes for the almond milk. Oh, I know. Well, it's just a little sliver, Mama Rosa. I wasn't going to eat the whole thing in front of you. You have to make yourself up some now, too. You're funny. You got me laughing real hard. It was just, I wanted just to take a little sliver. For those people just coming in, I baked some macaroons. Here's what they are. I started, the almond pulp is the base. If you have to make almond milk, then I took what pulp's left and made the macaroons with it. Yeah, you sure do, Mama Rosa. You certainly do. And I have a funny laugh too sometimes, I think. But I enjoyed making these and making something new. I'm going to try to find some more new things that I can make. Because once I start on this kick of making things, I want to keep making them. It's so much fun. And I know what's in them. I know that I'm not going to lose, I'm not going to gain weight from it. I'm going to be healthy because I put in things that I can eat. Because the stuff you buy in the store, the cookies you buy in the store, the chemicals they have in those, absolutely horrible. They have so many chemicals in them, they're not fit to put in your body. And we have to be so careful. I'm real, yes, that's true. Eggs. I've seen a lot of the recipes on there for vegan mayo and stuff like that, where they're using eggs in the vegan mayo. I says, well, why do you have to do that? If I want to put eggs in the vegan mayo, I can make a chia egg. It takes 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and 3 tablespoons of water, and you have a chia egg. I saw that on the internet the other day. I thought, well, that's quite interesting. Never heard you can make an egg that way, but it'd be a good substitute because chia seeds are better for you anyway. So, and if something calls for apple cider vinegar, I don't put that in either. I would substitute it for lemon juice. That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that, Mama Rose, and show you when I do the chia egg, because I happened to see that the other day at they had a chia egg with asterisks in it, and I clicked on it, and it told exactly how to make an egg. That's for people that don't eat eggs and want to stay vegan, because there's so many things to do with the chia seeds too. Chia seeds, sesame seeds, all those seeds like that are good for you, and you know, so many things you can do with it. And to be able to make an egg out of chia seeds, who would have ever thought? I never did anyway. I never thought I could do any such thing like that. Hi, Alexis. Good to see you. I just finished making my macaroons. Just came out of the oven. They might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but they're done. No, I don't have a pressure cooker. Well, I do own one, but I haven't been using it lately because I don't cook meat. I don't eat meat anymore, so I don't use the pressure cooker for it all. Oh, thank you, thank you. When will I try them? Well, I don't want to eat in front of you because I did try a little sliver of one, so let me eat this one. Really good. Very good. Let me finish this first. The main ingredient is almond pulp, but it has dates in it too. That date seemed to really bring the flavor out. I can't believe it. It called for, I think, about half a cup of dates. Well, they're pitted. So what I did is I just cut them up a little bit, make it a little bit easier to mix them in there. But it really brings out the flavor. So I will be posting this on YouTube, and I'll post the recipe on there too. So if anybody wants to make it themselves, you can go ahead and make it. Because almond pulp, that's a good way to use it. And I'm planning on making more of these the next time and use more of my almond pulp up. Wow. That sounds good. You know, it's amazing how many things you can make for yourself just by being intuitive and looking for recipes. I've been doing that quite often. Probably all day long I'll sit there and look for different recipes that I can make. Okay, thank you. I've got a YouTube channel, so I post a lot of things there. Yeah, they do too. But the thing of it is, I found a lot of things with the Pinterest. They say it's vegan, but yet they'll use eggs. And I don't believe, that's not vegan. Hi, Philip. I just took out my macaroons out of the oven. This is what I used almond pulp from my almond milk to make them. Almond pulp, and I also used some dates. Welcome, Philip. Good to see you. Flax eggs. Well, that's quite interesting. I thought you probably made the same way chia eggs would be. That's a substitute. Instead of eggs, just make chia eggs or flax eggs. Sure, you have questions? Go ahead. We can all learn from each other. Oh, you had learned at Meat Ministry? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, too much liquid in cereals? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm one of the flax eggs. It must be made out of flax seeds. I've got ground flax seeds in my freezer that I bought. I keep them in that way. I keep my chia seeds in my refrigerator too. But there are so many things you can do with that stuff. I mean, I make chia seed pudding. People have seen me make that. I've already scoped that at one time. Chia seed, which is very delicious. Chia seed pudding, Flax eggs. 1 tablespoon of flax grounded with 3 tablespoons of water and let it sit for 10 minutes. Oh, that sounds about the way you would with a chia egg too. Yeah, that's probably the same with, like it says, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water. And I'm assuming you do the same thing, leave it sit. That's quite interesting. Well, now I know that I can substitute eggs. You can substitute for eggs. You can use chia seeds or flax seeds to make your own. Because so many of the recipes out there on the internet call for vegan mayo or stuff like that. They put egg in it. I thought, I'm not going to put an egg in there. Well, yeah, that sounds really good. That sounds good. That's exactly what I'm going to try. I'm going to try a chia egg one of these days and see how well it comes out, because it's got to be interesting. If the pudding's good, that's going to be good too. Yeah, oh yeah, plant-based eggs, there you go. But like I said, I went on Pinterest to look for vegan recipes. And a lot, they say they're vegan, but when they start using apple cider vinegar or they start using eggs, where is that vegan? Well, I replace the eggs with chia seed egg, and I replace the vinegar with lemon juice. That's exactly what I do. Anything calls for apple cider vinegar, I put lemon juice instead. Yeah, you really have to be. You have to be very careful. We have to be so careful of the things we buy, the ingredients in them, ever since Philip has had his Periscope on the carrageenan a while back, which is on YouTube right now, I happen to see it there, we need to be very careful and look at the ingredients all the time, because you don't know what's in your foods. I mean, there was a lot of things that had the carrageenan in it, and I had to throw them away. I couldn't even eat them because it had the carrageenan in it. Fortunately, the almond milk that I bought in the store didn't have the carrageenan in it. But now that I'm making my own, I won't have to buy the almond milk. I just make my own almond milk, and if a recipe calls for it, like my almond dressing, I just put my homemade almond milk in it. It tastes just as good. And I don't, see, in the almond milk I make calls for vanilla extract. Well, that's got alcohol in it, so you can either substitute that with maple syrup, or you could put honey in it. That would make it just as good too. You don't put vanilla extract in it. I found that out not too long ago. Oh, you use dates? Yes, dates are good too. Well, I do put dates in my almond milk. I put it in there and mix the dates in with, you know, I use salt with the almonds first to make the milk, and then I stop it because I use 4 cups of water, and then I put in the dates, and then I put in the sweetener half and mix it again. That's how I do it. But you know, it's a little bit of trial and error. Yeah, we have to keep it simple, but it's a little bit of trial and error, you know. But I said you can't use vanilla extract anymore, you know. I don't know. Well, now Stacy says the vanilla she gets doesn't have alcohol in it. I don't know where she gets hers. Let me get some water for a minute. She make it hers at Whole Foods, I suppose. Vanilla beans. Okay, I've never found any of those. Are vanilla beans hard to find? Because I've never found them, unless Whole Foods or Trader Joe's carries them, and I've never been there, but I know we have those stores. Because I don't want to put the wrong things in my body. Oh, well, I don't have that kind of I don't have Sprouts here, but I suppose Whole Foods would have it, or Trader Joe's. Oh, it's in a container like the spices. Oh, thank you, Lexus. I'll look for that. Okay. They may have it. I don't know. Walmart carries a lot of spices. They're starting to carry a lot of organic stuff now. I can always take a look there and see if they have them. Highly doubtful, but you never know. Because I got basil leaves and everything else in a container, but you know, okay. I think it was, does it? Oh, good, because that's what I can get it. I know it was Erlene that had mentioned to me about the vanilla extract, or the 100% vanilla even, having alcohol in it. And I looked at the ingredients. It says organic alcohol, because it's organic vanilla. And I'm thinking, organic alcohol, what does that mean? It's still bad for you. So I had to throw them all out. So don't be afraid to throw out the stuff that you can't eat. I had new bottles of vanilla. I had to throw them out. I couldn't use them because they've got the stuff in them we cannot have. You know, I've had to throw a lot of stuff out. Okay, I'll tell you. All right. 1/2 cup of dates, which you have to. They're pitted. You have to have the pits out of them. Which I already bought some that were pitted. 1 cup of almond pulp from your almond milk. 1/4 teaspoon of the sea salt, Celtic sea salt. I have the Mediterranean, but I don't think it really makes much difference. 1/2 cup of coconut oil, and 1/2 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. That's all it takes. And you put it in the food processor and pulse it, and then put it on your baking sheet. That's all it takes. And I already had the shredded coconut. Bought that a while back. It's organic. Oh yeah, it is. And the shredded coconut flakes are organic. So, oh yeah, anybody can make that. Like I said, a little later on, I'm going to take the recipe and I'm going to post it up on YouTube, because Philip had mentioned that if I put it in the description, everybody will know what the recipe is. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to post the video up on YouTube. You're welcome, and I'll put the recipe in the description box, so you have the recipe, so you can copy it down, you can make it for yourself. That's what I'm starting to do now, because I want everybody to start eating healthy too, because it's not hard to do. And these things here are so good. They may break apart, but you know, I don't care. I'm the only one eating them, and I'll have them gone in a short time. But it's something that I made myself. I look at them and I says, well, they may not look very pretty, but they taste good. That's the main thing. I put ingredients in it that I know what they are, and that's right. That's exactly right. Exactly. We should all be willing to make our own stuff. And you know, I haven't done any vegan pancakes yet. I plan to do that too as well. You know, vegan pancakes, and I've already done vegan mayonnaise. You know, and I've done cashew mayonnaise and things, and cashew milk. I like almond milk a little bit better than cashew milk, so I probably won't make much of that, but I drink a lot of almond milk because I put it in my cereal. What is my YouTube channel? It is under my name, Karen Watterson. Just go under Karen Watterson and you'll find me. I got my videos posted under playlists. I decided to do it that way. Put my prophecy ones under prophecy, and my cooking scopes, the ones where I make it from beginning to end, I put them in the cooking ones, the different ones. My lunches are separate. You're welcome. I have them all separated out. I made playlists so they be a little bit easier for people to find what they're looking for. If all they want is prophecy, all they have to do is go into my prophecy and they'll find what they're looking for. You know, they're not, because each one of them have a title on them, but you'll see each one are in the prophecy. Like the one I did yesterday. I haven't put the one from yesterday up on YouTube yet. I have to do that yet. I'll do that today. So that's not up there, but everything else is so far. So, and like I said, this will be going up there later. So, but I thought I'd come back on because I promised Mama Rosa and I promised you people I'll show it again, what they look like. Like I said, they may be crumbling, but you know, they're done. They're done, and I'm going to eat them, and I'm going to enjoy every bit of them. But you can learn how to do these recipes yourself. They're so simple. I like simple recipes that don't take very long to do, and where I can, yes, Philip, they are. I've already tasted part of one, and it is absolutely delicious, especially when you use the almond pulp. That's the basis. The almond pulp, and I've got dates in it too, a half a cup of dates, which I just cut up. They're already pitted. I bought some in bulk, and I cut them up. Oh yes, doesn't it though? I got 12 out of here. It was amazing I got that out of there. But it's all mixed up in the food processor, and it came out great. So, oh, I made it already. This is the way it came out. Just came out of the oven a little bit ago. They're called almond pulp macaroons. They're made out of almond pulp that you have left over when you make your almond milk, and you can do many things with almond pulp, and this is one of them you could do. You can make cookies, you can make crackers, you can make muffins, and things. Oh yeah, well it didn't call for eggs or anything in it, or egg substitute or anything in it. It just the things I read to you is all it called for. But it doesn't really matter for me. It's just mine. Not all of them fell apart. Just a little bit, but it's okay because they're edible. That doesn't matter. They're edible. I probably could have put an egg substitute in, like a chia egg. I suppose I could have done that, and I probably will on the next ones I make to kind of hold them together, because it's funny how eggs will hold things together where they'll fall apart otherwise. But anyway, I just came on to show you exactly what my macaroons look like, because I promised you I would. And I have to get around to eating my salad. I made it and wanted to show you what I did with how the macaroons turned out. I got to eat my salad yet, and I got to finish and do my dishes that I made from my cooking. So, but I think I'm going to call it quits for now and go ahead and eat my lunch. And I thank you all for coming in. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you just eat it just like this. I will. I'll have a good lunch, and I hope you all have a great and marvelous day or night, wherever you might be. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye.